Hey everybody, it's a Singletrack surgeon coming at you with another video, and today we're back out on Spitfire, and I say we because I actually have a crew today. Today I am joined by none other than the famous Jaws, you, and Eddie, and then Kate is up there along with the foreman Jack. So we're digging some trail. And this whole new section of Spitfire is what I had originally planned. And well, we're gonna try and build the whole thing today. So we'll see what we can get done. One of the trickiest parts of this build is actually going to be connecting the existing lower. So you can come down the chute and go onto the new route. And we've got this lovely bush to deal with. The original route was actually down the chute, but since there's a berm here, I don't really want to go through that because all it's going to take is 10 or 11 people, drag back brake, and then this is just gone. So I think we're going to come down here and we're going to cut off a little early, and then this will actually act as a little bit of water relief. We'll dig a trench this way, and then we'll take the trail and go through these bushes here, which will actually give you a little bit of a slalom. It'll slow you down because this part right here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it is really steep. So hopefully that will flow fine and it will link up really well. There's a nice rough cut on this next section. Be kind of like a little pump roller coaster. Hold your speed. It's all going to be about holding as much speed as you can up there, and then you get up to this. And then we got another plunge around this corner. Had to take all of these trees out. Luckily, most all of them were dead. So we're not killing trees. So all those green people, you know, don't worry about it. Oh, and Eddie is building something gorgeous. Eddie, tell me about this beauty.
I can't, I'm tired. It's gonna be, it should be good.
Hey, that's all I needed, man. It looks good to me. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's gonna be spicy. Hold some speed, and then we got Jaws over here clearing some bush. Yo, girl, you trimming some bush, girl?
Bush trimmer.
Oh yeah, see, there's multiple techniques. There's the clip and there's the smash. And depending on, well, if it's live or if it's dead,
It's all dead.
you use different techniques. But as you can see, this is mainly dead stuff, so you don't have to feel bad. We're just clearing what's already dead. One bonus tip, I took out basically this whole area here to give the trail some room to have a smooth curve. If you take some of the debris, you can actually pile it on the outside. Don't put it in the dirt, because if you put it in the dirt, it will erode away, and then your trail, you're going to be fixing it all the time. But put it on the edge, because what this is going to do, we've got trail down off of that side, and every area up top, we piled kind of the stuff on the edge of the trail. That's going to slow the water down. So as water trickles down and goes into the canyon that we're building into, it won't be going as fast, therefore less erosion, and you guessed it, less maintenance. Well, I'm going to stop yapping because, well, we got trail to cut, and both Jaws and Eddie are looking at me like this lazy bum needs to drop the camera, quit Instagramming, and cut some trail. So that's what I'm gonna do. Back at the top, we've got the entry all cut in, smooth down into that little tree section. Let's take a look at what it looks like. I actually left the old rut track here for the other way down that we cleaned up just a couple days ago. I widened this out to rider's left as you're riding down, so you can actually turn onto the new section. Cleared these two bushes out, widened it up, gave a little bit of berm. You're still gonna have to be controlling your speed through this section, but because it is built up quite a bit more on that left side there, I won't walk down it. It's built up on the left side there. You do have a little bit of a catch, and this will rut out a little bit, so it will run faster over time. And let me tell you guys, you know a track is steep when you're walking up and down to take videos and you're out of breath and you're trying not to destroy the trail in the process. One little special treat that I left in the trail, I don't know if you guys can see it, we got like a rock on the inside. So if people rail the outside, you can avoid it, or you can possibly kind of compress and pull over that and then into the next berm, because this is a little bit flat here. And then this goes down into this little G-out, so you can actually let go of the brakes right once you pass this tree. So right once you get to this corner, you can let go of the brakes right about there, and you'll actually go right through this compression and then bounce up and go around this bush. Now, I know I've talked about this quite a few times, but I cannot overstate the importance of cutting the inside edge at an angle. I like 45 degrees. Sometimes you can't get that. Like here, I can't quite get 45, but I've got enough clearance. So if you lean the bike over, both the bar, obviously, clear, and the pedals, because basically if you don't cut this enough, when you turn, about this much of the trail is not rideable, because if you ride up right against the edge, there'll be a sharp edge that will catch your pedal, which at speeds could be really dangerous. So you can see here the difference. We've got one that's angled, and then over here it's not angled, and that basically renders this first, I don't know, 3-4 inches of the trail unrideable. So people tend to go more outside, and what it does is it rips up the edge of your trail, and then you have to come up and fix it. So want to avoid that as much as possible. Now we're a little bit further down the trail, and we are into the bushes. So we are literally bush whacking. And Eddie, he's having his 5. This guy woke up, what, 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Then went to work, and then came out here to dig. It's because of freaking soldier. Freaking soldier. So we're cutting the initial line here. Jaws is up there. She's trimming bush still. It's a lot of bush to trim, Jaws.
Lots of bush. Nobody likes a big bush.
This is where it's gonna get pretty tech, where you're going from one side of the ravine to the other. We're actually gonna cut through these bushes, and it's gonna go down. And then from there, it actually goes up around a bush and then down a chute. And then it's got a bench that's gonna attach to down on the bottom. And that's kind of the flow, hold your speed section of the trail. But this should be done before the end of the day, and I'm excited to see what it looks like. So our dig was rudely cut short by, well, uninvited guests. And so out of caution, we're gonna shut down for the day. We got a lot done. Until next time, remember, go fast, get drifty, and don't suck. You.